What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Lil Dublin. Today I just wanted to do like a video that is kind of way off topic of what this channel usually is like, posting and about. This is like my 200th subscriber special video. I did like a 100th subscriber video once, and this is just the 200th one, so it's pretty crazy to think that uh we're already at 200. It's pretty crazy. But this video is just gonna be me reacting to me making a lasagna. And I feel like a lot of people don't know this about me. So it's just kind of a video to get to like know more about me and stuff. But I love cooking. And I don't like cooking a lot, because when you cook a lot, it kind of requires you to have to do a lot of dishes. So I don't really like doing dishes, but I love like the cooking. And like, yeah, the dishes makes me not want to cook all the time, but uh pretty much this is like me trying to budget. I know I bought this ricotta cheese for, 209 like it said. I bought a lot of the stuff on like sale and like clearance, and which was so surprising to me, this lasagna legitimately cost like, I think it was like 28 or 30 bucks for a lasagna. And to me that kind of blows my mind how, just to eat something like, I don't know, just to eat, and you need to eat, like, costs that much. And I mean, I kind of sound old here, but like like 10 years ago, you'd be able to, probably eat this for like 15 bucks or something. I don't know, but I don't want to get all like political or anything, but it just costs a lot to eat a lasagna. And I know like Stouffer's has like a already made lasagna, and it's like 20 bucks. And to think that I thought that was a lot for like a lasagna to buy, but for this to cost 30, yes, it is homemade, but I don't know. That's just kind of like blowing my mind how much it costs for like just a lasagna. And then a little side thing in this video, I kind of reviewed this cheesecake dip by Wind Willow. Just kind of review on that. We had it in the back, so we just, I just made it, and we'll see how it tastes, I guess. But you cannot tell me that meat does not look amazing. I don't really mean to like, I guess like toot my own horn, but as I shouldn't be doing that. But I gotta stay humble. But that meat looks pretty good for me reacting to this. But as I was making you gotta add the pepper for sure. If you don't have pepper on pretty much anything, I feel like you're just making the wrong. You're just not making it right if you don't have pepper on it. Because I believe pepper actually raises your metabolism. I don't know the science behind that, or if that's a myth, but I think it is true. So add pepper to everything. But then I got a 24 ounce of cheese. I feel like a lasagna, you kind of have to have a lot of cheese. If you don't have cheese in your lasagna, I don't think it's lasagna. I think at that point you're just eating, like, I don't know, cardboard. But you need cheese. You need a lot of cheese for sure. But as I was making this, I'm kind of big on, like, not looking at recipes and just kind of, like, whatever's in front of me, I just kind of, like, throwing together. I think that's kind of where, like, it's fun to cook. Because I feel like if you stick to a recipe, sometimes it can be kind of, like, tedious, and I don't know, I'm just not really big on, like, sticking to a recipe. But for certain things, I think you need to have a recipe for. Like, if you're going to cook for like a, like a big family or like Thanksgiving or something, you might want to have a recipe, because you don't want it to like turn out like bad or like wrong, I guess. So definitely have a recipe for stuff like that, I think. But for like lasagna, I know that pretty much all you gotta do is like layer stuff. I don't know if there's like specific layers and what goes before what. And I think I actually messed up and put like sauce before the noodles, which I think you're supposed to put sauce after the noodles. So yeah, I ended up putting more on the top. So I think I messed up that combination a little bit. But anyway, we're getting through it. I had tomato sauce, but I didn't have enough. And then we had like tomato paste in the cupboard, and it was like almost outdated, so I put tomato paste with it. And it honestly didn't seem bad when I tasted it after the fact. So I guess it kind of worked. I don't think tomato paste is for lasagna, so I wouldn't recommend using that. But then this stuff is really good, the ricotta cheese. I know like one of my friends said that they use like cottage cheese. So I don't know the difference on how that would taste. Maybe I'll have to like try it again or something to make a cottage cheese lasagna for the 400 subscriber or something. I don't know. I'm not promising that, but that'd be kind of cool. But so yeah, I layered that. I'm pretty sure meat comes next, and then I have room for like one more layer of like the noodles. And judging how we're already like 6 minutes into this like video, my camera was resting on top of the coffee pot, and that was pretty much the best angle that I could get at the time, because my stand wasn't really working the best. But there's the end of the ricotta cheese. Got a pretty good price on that for $2.09, so I was pretty happy about that. That felt like a win. But then more of the meat. You gotta have the meat, and I'm pretty sure I put like 2 pounds of meat in like the whole lasagna, which is a lot because that adds up pretty quick, and that's why this lasagna was like $30. And I'm not, like, I just kind of got out of college a couple years ago, so to spend $30 on like one like meal that's a lot to me, I guess. I know like a lot of people probably wouldn't think that that's a lot because like, you know, a steak is like 15 to 20 bucks or something, you know, from like a restaurant. I think, I don't really know. But got to get it all layered out. I kind of have like a little bit of OCD when it comes to stuff, so I had to make sure it's all like leveled out. And kind of looking back at this, I kind of wish I would have filled that spot on the left side where there's like still sauce. Maybe I fix it up while we're putting the noodles on. I don't think I do. So hopefully we can just cover that up, because it's kind of bugging me just watching it right now. But yeah, I don't, if people are still watching, that's awesome. This is just kind of a random video to thank everyone for, you know, helping me get to 200 subscribers. Like, it definitely helps with like motivation and making more videos. And if you feel like you want to subscribe and just help me, you know, help support the channel, just to help me have more motivation just making them, so there's like people watching them, I guess. But this was kind of a low-key strategy. I put cheese in the sauce, because then the cheese would kind of like stick to the sauce to get it all out of the bowl. So I thought that was kind of next level strategy right there to get the tomato paste out of the bowl. But as you can see, I kind of ran out of sauce. I shouldn't have put sauce on that one layer. But then there's the rest of the cheese. I didn't record that. Just put the rest on top pretty much, to where it was pretty much like overflowing from the top. But you gotta love cheese, man. Cheese is the number one ingredient in a lasagna. And then shout outs to somehow doing that with a hand. I remember that being really heavy. But it's in the oven. And the timer, okay, I haven't set the timer yet, but I think this is, oh, okay. So I love ranch. You gotta try things out once in a while. It can't be like all the same, I feel like. So you gotta just try out a little corner of something sometimes. So I had to put ranch on that side just to see what it would taste like. And then this is actually, like, I feel like this was actually better than the whole lasagna. Just taking like a lasagna noodle that's already been like boiled and cooked, and then just putting cheese on it. Mozzarella to be exact. I think pepper jack would be pretty good with it. But just throwing that in the microwave, man, is so good. It tasted like a chip. Like a really good nacho chip. And I didn't put it in there for 3 minutes. I don't want to like someone thinking I blew up that microwave. But like 30 seconds or something. I remember that being really good. You gotta put pepper, man. If you don't put pepper, you're missing out. But the little lasagna thing, I was rocking the little mustache at the time. But here's us testing the Wind Willow cheesecake dip. It was pretty easy to make, so like really fast, but I didn't have a hand mixer. So I remember stirring that to get all the cream cheese to like, I don't know, be smooth. It took forever. I think this is just me mixing the mixing the stuff, I guess. Great camera work by my helper. Shout outs to my mom for helping me with that. But yeah, stirring up the cream cheese kind of sucked. That took like 15 to 20 minutes just stirring that with like my hands, which is crazy that people used to do that with like just their hands and not like a machine or anything. Yeah, I don't miss doing that. That was actually terrible. But yeah, there's that. While the lasagna's cooking, we're gonna try with our honey grams. Not sponsored by Best Choice, but they are pretty good. They have some good stuff. We're trying out the cheesecake, and oh yeah, you gotta chill it first. But I remember this being pretty good. I think I give it like an 8. I think I gave it like a 8.5 at the time of me trying it, but I think it's like an 8 now because it was too sweet for me a little bit when you ate enough of it. But the lasagna is done. But the cheesecake stuff was really like, it was really good to eat like a couple, but after like a couple like bites of it, you kind of have to stop and then like put it back in the fridge or something. Because otherwise it gets too much and it's too sweet. But there's the lasagna. Shout outs to the 200th special for this video, the lasagna. This will probably be like the thumbnail or something. I don't know. Look at that cheese, man. Or yeah, that's the thumbnail right there. So pretty sick. That cheese was amazing. I love like melted cheese and like almost burnt cheese is amazing. If you've ever just taken like shredded cheese and burnt it, oh, it's so good. But here is the delivery, the plating. This would probably not do very well for Chef Ramsay. I don't think I went for the middle. That was an interesting move by me. I'm struggling. Oh, man. Oh, the noodle. Not the best plating. But I remember it being really good. I think I give this like a 9.5. The lasagna was pretty good. The meat was really good. And the cheese. Like, you can't beat it. I think there's better lasagnas out there, obviously. But this one was pretty good. Here's us testing the cheesecake dip. I couldn't really remember how this video went. And it's kind of just a bunch of like raw footage. I'm not really going to edit this. I don't know, I just wanted it to be like a personal video and just get a chance to, see a little part in my life that most people probably don't know about, I guess. So if you like stuff like this and cooking or baking or something, if you could like the video, that'd be awesome. And if you could hit the subscribe button just to, help me out even more and support the channel and everything that I'm trying to accomplish, that'd be awesome. And, here's us trying it. And I just kind of one little thing to end the video on. If you've never, given your life, just to God and just, seek God out, I just recommend that it is a very crucial thing in your life just to seek God at all times. But thank y'all for joining. We'll catch you next time. Peace.